What's going on, guys? Mexa14 here, and today I'm going to take you on a tour of my desk setup. So for the past year, I've been looking at getting a new desk for my home office, and I finally settled on getting an Ikea Karlby Countertop in Walnut, and that seems to be getting more and more popular here on YouTube. So my old desk was really cramped, and I actually hated it from day one, so I decided it was finally time to replace it with something a lot cleaner and a lot more functional. Starting off, I have a Herman Miller embody chair. One of the most important parts of a desk is the chair you're using, and the embody chair is one of the best ergonomic chairs on the market. It's a really great chair. I was fortunate enough to purchase mine used. Next up are my headphones. I'm currently using the Sennheiser HD 595 open back headphones. I was previously using the Sennheiser HD 598s, but I felt the 595s better suited my color scheme, so I switched back. They're both great headphones. I'm also using this Sennheiser headphone stand that was included in my 595s. I did a video on these headphones and I'll post a link somewhere on the screen here. Above my headphones are my speakers. I'm using the M Audio BX5A studio monitors. These are good monitors, but I modified mine with bigger capacitors, which really improved the fullness of the mid-range and the low end of these speakers, so they just sound amazing. The model I'm currently using, they're discontinued. I'll link the replacement model below. For my microphone, I'm currently using the Audio-Technica AT2020 microphone. I'm using the XLR version. It comes in a USB version as well. This is a great budget mic. It keeps your voice really crisp and clear. I also have a BopNet pop filter mounted on it. I just like the cleaner look of this BopNet versus the big round versions. So I have this mic mounted on a newer boom arm. It's a really great boom arm for the price. It gets the job done. One of these days I think I'm going to upgrade to a Rode boom arm, but the newer is getting me by just fine right now, so if it's working, why replace it? So here is sort of kind of the inspiration for my desk. Not the coaster, but the image on the coaster. It's the Eames lounge chair, and this is my dream chair, but it costs $5,000, so right now the best I can do is this coaster. It's an iconic chair and I love the black leather and walnut finish, so one of these days, guys. Next up, I have the Corsair K90 mechanical keyboard. This keyboard is a few years old now, and again, it's discontinued. This keyboard's built like a tank, so I see no reason to upgrade. When I do upgrade, I'll probably get something smaller with less keys. To the right of the keyboard, I have the Logitech G303 gaming mouse. I absolutely love this mouse and I have absolutely no problems with it. I also did a video talking about this mouse, which I'll link to below. Both the keyboard and the mouse sit on the Corsair MM300 extended mouse pad. It's a great mouse pad and it matches my color scheme. Next is my audio interface. I'm using the Cakewalk UA25EX interface. Back in the day, I used to do a lot of music recording, and this is what I'd use as my breakout box. I'd connect keyboards and guitars or whatnot to it. It's long since been discontinued, but an equivalent product would be the Scarlett 2i4 audio interface. I have both my speakers and my mic hooked up to the interface, and it works great. Right beside the Cakewalk is the head cat in charge holding things down. You tell him, Garfield. So on the desk, I'm using a dual monitor setup. My main gaming monitor is the BenQ XL2420T 120Hz model. One of these days I think I'm going to upgrade to a 27-inch 20 or 1440p monitor, but for the time being these are getting me by just fine. The second monitor I'm using is an old BenQ G2412 HD monitor. I'm using single monitor arms on both monitors, which I bought dirt cheap used. I don't think the dude I bought them off of actually even used them. Below my desk I'm using the Stinky board. Horrible name, great product. It's basically a foot controller which you map keys to. I mainly use it to map my in-game push to talk and my curse push to talk. So this thing is indestructible. Also next to the Stinky board I'm running an old PC, an overclocked Q6600 CPU. I'm basically using this computer for as a Plex server just to stream FLAC files throughout my house. Next up is my main PC. I'm using the Corsair Vengeance C70 case in Arctic White. This case is heavy as hell, but the handles on top make it less laborsome to move around. I built this PC a few years ago, but I don't really see a reason to upgrade for the time being. I'm running an Intel i7 3770K on an Noctua NHD14 heatsink. I'm also using 16 gigs of Patriot RAM and an EVGA 1080 for the win graphics card. My cable management can use some work. I bought the white cables, the power cables connecting to the 1080 too short, so there wasn't really much I can do about that. Last but not least, I have 3 Radiohead 2016 tour posters above my desk. These prints were done by Stanley Donwood for the latest Radiohead album. The Amsterdam and Paris prints I bought online, but the New York print I was fortunate enough to get in concert in late July. So that wraps up my late 2016 desk setup tour, guys. Hope you liked it. If you did, drop me a like. If you guys have any questions about the desk or my setup, leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.